need to have our morning conversation. Nipe hiyo standard. Wapi hiyo? Hapana. Hiyo nation. So yesterday was some tough talking by the president. Nation captures it on their headline there. Enough is enough, Ruto warns Gen Zs. The president issued his strongest warning yet, vowing to crush what he termed as tyranny of anonymous, faceless, formless, sponsored people out to plunge Kenya into anarchy. Now, apparently, Mwalimu told me tomorrow, apparently, the plan is Mombasa Road. Here's the thing, and we had this in our very early morning chat. I don't know if people really understand where Gen Zs are coming from. I don't know if they understand the frustration levels. I don't think people get it. So they won't stop. And the president is saying you're not going to go on. What happens? What happens? What is next?
Did you hear President's remarks hapo Bomet? Aliwasikiza, akawaita, akakuja pale X, wakatoroka.
Hakutoroka, I was there. Pana hakutoroka.
Amesikiza, ametoa hiyo finance bill mlisema. He has listened. Now he's talking to faceless people. Mnataka afanye aje? Wakasema enough is enough.
You know the appointment of these former CSs who were there before? It just fueled another fire. And I wish he had not done that. Because then we're on the way to cooling temperatures properly. It's not about the finance bill. I don't think people get it. It's not about the finance bill. Life is just unbearable for this generation. I don't know if anyone gets that. Life is ridiculously burdensome for that generation. They are 21, they are 20, they are 22, 23, 24. No prospects, no hope. Degrees zimejaa kwa nyumba, no jobs. They are watching their mothers struggle and starve to give them what they can. I don't know if people get where these kids are coming from. It's not about the finance bill.
What do they want the president to do? Because kazi lazima endelee. Nini imebaki?
Gen Z, give me a call. I think you need to give your new, not even new, your actual situation so people can really get where you're coming from. And returning those 6 people did not help the president at all. And the thing is, these kids are the majority in this country. They are the majority. Ebu, give me a call, 0711-046-105. If you think the president should be given more time to implement changes, I want to hear from you as well. We don't want to be one-sided here.
Yeah, you ask, then you give the president time to implement. Ama namna gani, my friend?
0711-046-105 is my number. Give me a call. Hit me up on X at Classic 105 Kenya or at It's Minor Kegani. Please don't forget the hashtag It's Minor and Kingangi. Because we must have this conversation. And Gen Z, I think people have lost track of what it is you really want. Maybe you can say it again so they can get you.
Na ukiitwa kwa meza unakaribia.
Me, I told you, you know where Gen Z are. You have to go to their space.
Where?
Online. This whole thing started online. This whole thing is going to continue online. So let's talk, huh? So we're talking about Gen Z. There's going to be a huge collision because the president yesterday said enough is enough. He will crush any protests since it's time for them to end. The Gen Zs are not going to let up. That is a given. Lady Ann Duncan said it's not a Gen Z battle alone. Millennials also want to come back home from overseas. Opportunity is key. Pierre Wandia saying, seriously speaking, amejamia nani? Sisi Gen Z ndio tunafaa kuwa tumemjamia. Most of us out here are jobless. Our parents are suffering. They've given us good education, but there are no jobs, and he expects us to sit and dine with him? That is a dream that will never come true. Clement Boria thought, good morning. Saying the reality is Kenya needs to prosper. One way to prosper is the presence of a stable government. Gen Zs should give the government time to create economic recovery and growth. Edson Aguata, good morning. Saying, Maina, our demands can only be summarized in one word: accountability. We want to see the value of our taxes. The government knows what the youth want. Let them first implement, then we can consider those dialogues they want. Anjenga saying the president does not understand Gen Z at all. They want things done right away. Use the right procedure. Bring things out into the open. Maneno ya chini ya maji hawataki. That is it. Accountability. Davis Mirar saying it's not that they don't get it. They're pretending not to get it. Because if they say they're getting it, then they'll be forced to be accountable now. They don't want to be accountable. I'm hearing that word over and over and over again. Is the government listening? Hello?
Good morning, Maina.
Good morning.
Now.
Yes.
The Gen Z and those who are complaining about the six reappointed cabinet secretaries.
Yeah.
Ukiwauliza hata wewe nikikuuliza, mlikuwa mnataka akina nani wawekwe? Do you have an idea?
Do I have an idea?
Yes. Who do you prefer to be the CS?
Anyone but no one who was there.
Why?
Because according to Gen Z, they represented impunity in government.
Who exactly?
No, we're not going to mention names here.
Now,
but have you
when I do understand all this scenario, it is not about finance. It is not about the cabinet secretaries.
Mm-hmm.
Now it has turned to be hooliganism.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that you should know, how a Gen Z, they are the most laziest person. Maina Ngangi can tell you, wakati walimaliza form 4, walikuwa wanaamka unaenda mjengo. Saizi ya watu hata kuwapatia kazi Maina, hata hawaandike resignation letter. Someone just step out from the office aende.
I'm listening to you.
So ni mtu mwenye anataka amke asubuhi apate amepikiwa na mama yake, akule ashibe ashinde kwa remote na TV. Sasa huyo mtu utamsaidiaje Maina? Watu wako na degrees, kuna hiring agent hata hawajui. Mtu simu yake anashinda tu TikTok. Hawezi hata tafuta kazi. Sasa hakuna kazi Maina. Wacha kusema hakuna kazi. Maana you know jobs are there.
Where?
It's only that people hawajitumi, watu wajitumi. Okay. At the moment Maina, majamaa wengi sasa wameajiriwa kwa bilioni hapa Nairobi, wametoka Burundi. Most of them wanatoka Burundi. We are getting workers.
Yeah.
It is time. Wajue, the president should at least clear amke ajue hii sasa chini ni ticket ya waste time. Ni mtu mwenye hataki kufanya kazi.
Okay.
Hata akipewa kazi anataka tu ashinde amelala the whole day.
Haya.
Huyo mtu utamsaidiaje Maina?
Haya.
Kama ni wewe utamsaidia aje?
Nimekusikiza. I disagree with you, but you've got a right to an opinion. Thank you, eh?
Oh, why do you disagree with me?
Eh?
Why do you disagree with me?
I disagree with everything you've said, by the way. Just so you know.
Sure.
I disagree with everything you've said.
Maina wish ungekuwa tu ground. Ungekuwa una relate na watu vizuri. Kama ungekuwa unaingiana na wao, una relate na wao, sio ungeelewa.
Sawa. Asante sana. Let me not say anything. You have your opinion, have your say. I want to hear from you. It's your opinion that matters. So we are talking about the standoff that's guaranteed to be there tomorrow. The Gen Zs won't stop. The president said he will crush any protestations tomorrow. I totally disagree with the previous caller. For people asking, hebu tupatie namba yake tumsalimie vizuri. Ms. Njogi is saying, I've come to realize people don't understand that demanding for accountability from the government is actually your right. And that word pops up again, accountability. Simon Mashari is saying, Maina unaweza kutupea namba hiyo jamaa? Ametaka kuongea saa hii. Tumsalimie kidogo. Apata wewe. Guy. I totally disagree with what he says. Goddess Sona saying, as much as we all have the right to an opinion, anyone that brazenly calls Gen Z lazy is the one that's been living in a hole and doesn't understand, let alone know vitu kwa ground venye ziko. Where Rimo Nimrod saying, for the guy who just called, he needs to understand the government of the day needs to provide opportunities. Kulikuwa na kazi mtaani under Uhuru Kenyatta. We know what happened. How will you blame the young generation? How do you call them lazy? How? Hello?
Good morning, Maina.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm telling you, we are in big trouble.
Sorry?
We are in big trouble.
Yeah.
You see, this president is the most arrogant president we've ever had.
Yeah.
Very arrogant, my friend.
Yeah.
The people we are complaining about him having in his office are the same people that he's electing back without even a thought about it.
Yeah.
That clearly tells us that this person is not ready to reason with us, listen to us.
Yeah.
Maina, I'm telling you, the thing that he says he met people on space and they never showed up.
Yeah.
Maina, if you are online, you can tell that thing was cooked. That thing was stage managed.
Yeah.
Because no Gen Z, ilikuwa akina Robert Alaizia Gen Z.
No.
No, he's not. So hata hakuna Gen Z aliongea, and that Gen Z was there, who was co-hosting his space. He was hired. He was among those people who are hired to ruin or to betray the Gen Z. Maina, I'm telling you, this president,
Yeah.
people, we need to take action, Maina, because we can't continue like this. We are the ones who elected him. He's there because of us, to lead us. And we are dissatisfied with how he's operating the government. He's running it like his house, like his bathroom. Maina, we can't run this. We are the people who say we don't want this, we don't want that, we don't want this person leading us, we don't want him serving us, and he should listen to the people. Because the people are the ones who make decisions. And Maina, you know, the most lucky thing with the other governments,
Yeah.
the Gen Z, the likes were asleep. They never gave it force like they have this time,
Yeah.
And those people have enjoyed, and they have taken us for granted. But now, Maina, we've woken up, These people should learn to listen to us, because we are not going to give up. Maina, you know, living is becoming a hell. Okay, for me, I'm not a Gen Z, I'm a millennial, but I'm in 150, even 200, even 1,000% in support of what the Gen Z is doing. The price of democracy is never cheap, Maina, and we can't live on our knees. We need to rise up in honor as a country. Honor vile uko nje bwana, tuna inspire many countries, Maina. We are a very great nation, but these politicians have drained us, have dragged us to nothing. We've become borrowers here. Maina, let me tell you, the amount of money these people steal from us is enough for us even not to borrow a single cent from anyone. We don't deserve borrowing. We are not low to that position. These people have our money, they are misusing our resources, and we are asking for accountability. We are asking for them to put things in black and white for everyone to see. Even a blind man can tell that these people are looting right, left, and center. Maina, it's so tiring, Maina. Waking up every day, going to work, and seeing there is no progress you're doing. But the mshahara yako igrow. Everyone works with a hope of a better tomorrow. And instead of getting that better tomorrow, we are being dragged back. And Maina, people are borrowing. The president has been borrowing. He's been cutting us money, taxes, that we don't understand where it's going. He has for the almost 2 years now, there is no single thing that he can show he has done for this country, Maina. He's continuing borrowing. It's better even Uhuru, we saw what he was doing on roads, what he was doing in other areas. This government has done absolutely nothing. What we are seeing is arrogance. People buying belts worth 50,000, while hand wristwatches worth almost $1 million, while what the Wanjiko there is struggling even to put a single meal a day on the table for the kids.
Okay.
Then these are the people who are coming to take over the government. And this government, if it's not put into check, Maina, they won't find anything. They will die even before their time is there. So we are very in full support. The president should not say at Alika na nani wapi. He's sitting down with Akina Raila. Who is Baba? Is Baba Gen Z? Maina, we don't want people taking advantage of this cause. It's a very noble cause. The police should be out there defending and protecting peaceful protesters, because that's all Gen Z is all about. Peaceful protesting. But now the police are fighting them instead of fighting those who are going to infringe the openness of this demonstration. They should fight those who are stealing. Because Gen Z, we've seen them even arresting those who are trying to vandalize things and handing them over to police. We have seen them rescuing politicians. We have seen them working together with Indian police, taking them for medical attention or to their colleagues. Minor Gen Z are not bad people. They are just demanding for their rights in this country.
Okay.
And that's what we are pushing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow. What say you? Let's talk, huh? I want you to close our discussion. Yes, Pato. Kumewaka moto huku. Caroline Karaoke. You're saying, how do you build the nation with missing people? 42 bodies that were found at the quarry dump and not accounted for. Abductions left, right, and center. Recycling incompetent CSs. Why can't the president read the mood and act accordingly? Martin Karubi is saying we need good leadership, not political unity. Hatununui uoga. We need accountability, and we need it now. Wamukoya Jr. saying the president is very arrogant. Young people believed in him and massively voted for him. We demand nothing but accountability. Asituongeleshe venye anataka. This country belongs to all of us. Na si tafadhali kiangai. Michoki governor saying it's not easy to fix this country, but there are some small things the government can do to make a difference. Deal with wastage and corruption. David, you're saying we must fix Kenya. Enough is enough remarks are perilous. Citizens elected him to serve them, not to threaten them or wander around inciting divisions within every Kenya just because we are demanding good governance and accountability. Wow. MC Tonji saying that's where the Gen Z on the streets to fight for the system alignment, for accountability of government officials, flaunting corruption money. and experiencing lifestyles that you know they can't afford, just to mention a few. It's getting hot in here, but we must talk. That's what I keep saying. Hello.
Hello, Maina.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
I disagree with the caller huyo amepiga simu anasema eti hakuna kazi Kenya.
Yeah.
Nataka nimwambie hivi, kuna watu wako na do, jenzi wako na do kumuliko. Secondary,
Yeah.
iliangushwa finance bill.
Yeah.
But tunaona imekuwa implemented na ile ya mafuta by 74.
Yeah.
So ni finance bill gani tuliangusha?
Okay.
Hata askari wenye wanatupiga tukiingia street, nataka niwaulize. They were promised last month wataongeza mshahara, wameongeza. They have to know we are dealing with a common enemy who is lying right, left and center. You can't be trusted.
Yeah.
There's no way hata composition mwalimu akikupea this time akupea the same topic to cabinet secretaries.
Yeah.
Alafu unarudia. Hiyo ni repetition of composition, huwezi hata makiwa.
Yeah.
Sasa anataka aje tumtrust. Na hizi vitisho sasa yeye mwenyewe ndio the one who is financing and the fueling.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, unasema umetoa MCS tena unarudisha the same people wenye tumekataa.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect there, and that kwa hiyo nini yake.
Yeah.
Kwa hiyo cabinet yenye ametoa. Hata unaona hiyo education ameleta ni deputy wa Machogu.
Yeah.
The same people. So how can we say like that we are having a country where we are being right, left and the center? Our president anaamka leo anasema hii, kesha anaamka anasema the different thing.
Okay.
So my opinion is,
Yeah.
kesho tunatoka street.
Yeah.
We must fight, and we are not going to get tired till the changes are made.
Okay.
Hatutoki street hadi 2027 ama penye jamaa atashuka.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Asante sana.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Hi, Maina, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Sasa, huyo jamaa mwenye anasema twende MJE, yeka alienda MJE as we want a better life.
Yes.
But now, the president is making so many promises and he cannot deliver on anything. He's confused.
Yeah.
Since he entered government, he has never settled down.
Yeah.
Just traveling from country to country. I think it's time for him to sit down and work.
Yeah.
He has a remainder of maybe two years.
Yeah.
Just pick one promise and deliver on it.
Yeah.
Strategic leadership, you just have 2 years. What legacy will you leave in 2 years? You know, so because he had too many promises, he has delivered on nothing. Because why? You can only focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Uhuru left us with the expressway. Kibaki prioritized education, free primary education, and roads. You see?
Yeah.
If I was the president, I would prioritize the energy sector.
Yeah.
Make it 24 hours. Right now we are frustrated because we have a 1950 government in the 21st century world.
Wow.
How can it be that we are traveling from Nairobi to Mombasa for 5 hours? An electric train, 250 kilometers per hour. In 2 hours, you're supposed to be in Mombasa.
Okay.
Today in Kenya, Nairobi to Mandera, you travel for 24 hours, a whole day. Electric train, 5 hours, you're there. Give us a modern world. And number 3, give us security. The police you're using to hurt us and to kill us are the same people who are supposed to give us. For you to have a 24-hour economy, you need good security. Let the police protect us, not kill us. Now we are frustrated and we want infrastructure. That is it. And accountability, because you cannot overtax me and you will not account for that money. You put the infrastructure, we'll pay tax later. Just like the expressway. Let us see it first, because now we cannot trust you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Let's keep talking. I guarantee you, his guys are on X, listening to you and watching what you're saying. So keep talking at Classic 105 Kenya or at It's Maina Kageni, hashtag Maina and Kingangi.